if I asked everybody to raise their hand and say, who wants to go to a nursing home? Nobody would raise their hand. The latest statistic that I've heard is that 87% of us at one point or another in our lives will end up in a nursing home. It may only be for short-term rehab. It may not be long-term. We're not going to necessarily pass away there. Nobody wants to go, but likely we're all going to end up in, getting there. You know, I'm going to be talking on my radio show this week to the head of trauma at one of the local area hospitals, and I talked to him this morning in preparation for that. Fall prevention. 1 out of 2 people over the age of 85 are going to fall this year. 1 out of 2. Head trauma is an amazing statistic. Those people are going to end up likely in rehab. That's going to be in a nursing home. 40% of people over the age of 80 who fall and break a hip will likely never see the inside of their house again. That happened to my mother-in-law. She broke her hip 3 weeks later. We buried her. Those are sad statistics. It doesn't have to be that way. However, if you do, you have to understand what the difference is in rehabs. There are differences. Short-term rehab, long-term rehab. Also understand who's going to pay for it. Medicare, managed care, Medicaid, those are all interesting dynamics that as we get older we have to confront, and they all cover nursing homes somewhat differently. And if you're not sure which one is best for you, remember open enrollment only runs for about 7 weeks every year, and so you got to make the choice. And Medicaid isn't really a choice, it's a financial issue, but you can manage that sometimes as well. So the nursing home conversation is really a difficult conversation to have, but unfortunately we're all going to have to deal with it at some point during